stories have left as profound a mark on cinema as The Lion King. Now Mufasa. The Lion King takes us back to the origins of one of Disney's most legendary characters, unraveling the trials and triumphs that shaped him into the wise and noble ruler we all remember. But with such an iconic legacy at stake, does this film manage to honor the past while bringing something fresh to the table? Let's dive in. At its core, Mufasa, The Lion King is more than just a prequel. It's an emotional odyssey that explores destiny, power, and the price of leadership. The film doesn't simply recount Mufasa's past, it immerses us in his struggles, painting a picture of a lion who wasn't born great but became great through hardship, sacrifice, and resilience. From his early days as an orphaned cub to his rise as the king of the Pride Lands, every step of his journey feels earned, making his character arc deeply rewarding. One of the most compelling aspects of the film is its portrayal of brotherhood. Mufasa and his younger brother, Taka, who later becomes the infamous Scar, share a dynamic filled with admiration, competition, and eventually betrayal. What begins as a seemingly unbreakable bond slowly unravels, revealing the cracks of jealousy and resentment that would ultimately shape the tragic history we saw in The Lion King. The film does a remarkable job fleshing out Scar's descent into darkness, showing that his transformation wasn't sudden, but rather the result of years of internal conflict and wounded pride. A key addition to the story is Kyros, a new character whose presence adds depth and intrigue. As a lion from outside the Pride Lands, Kyros brings a fresh perspective to the age-old struggles of power and loyalty. His relationship with Mufasa is particularly fascinating. It's not one of simple friendship, but a mentor-student dynamic that shifts and evolves as the story unfolds. While some parts of Kyros' backstory could have been explored in greater depth, his inclusion strengthens the narrative, making the film feel richer and more expansive. But what would a Lion King film be without its breathtaking visuals? Mufasa, the Lion King, delivers on that front spectacularly. Every frame is a work of art, from the sweeping golden savannas to the stormy battlegrounds where fates are decided. The attention to detail in the character animations, particularly in the subtle facial expressions, adds layers of emotion that words alone couldn't convey. Director Barry Jenkins brings a poetic touch to the storytelling, blending grandeur with intimacy in a way that makes the Pride Lands feel more alive than ever. One standout element of the film is its pacing. Unlike many prequels that tend to drag in unnecessary exposition, Mufasa, The Lion King keeps its momentum strong. The emotional beats hit with precision, and the action sequences, whether they involve intense chases, power struggles, or moments of quiet reflection, are perfectly timed to keep the audience engaged. That said, some moments feel slightly rushed, as if the filmmakers were trying to fit too much into the runtime. A few additional scenes to flesh out character motivations could have elevated the experience even further. Of course, a Lion King film wouldn't be complete without an outstanding soundtrack. Mufasa, The Lion King upholds the musical legacy of its predecessors with a stirring score that blends epic orchestration with soul-stirring African rhythms. Each track carries emotional weight, whether it's a triumphant melody celebrating victory or a somber tune reflecting on loss. The film's original songs feel right at home in the franchise, carrying messages of destiny, responsibility, and the ever-turning circle of life. But beneath the spectacle, Mufasa, The Lion King is a story about legacy. It asks profound questions. What does it mean to be a true leader? How do we define ourselves beyond the circumstances of our birth? The film explores the idea that leadership isn't about power, but about the impact one leaves behind. It's a theme that resonates deeply, making the film more than just a nostalgic revisit. It's a powerful meditation on growth, responsibility, and the sacrifices that come with greatness. For longtime fans of The Lion King, this movie is a treasure trove of emotional callbacks and meaningful expansions on beloved lore. For newcomers, it stands strong as an inspiring tale of perseverance and heart. Does it reach the emotional heights of the original Lion King? Perhaps not quite, but it carves its own place in the franchise with dignity and power. Despite a few minor shortcomings, Mufasa, The Lion King is a visually stunning, emotionally gripping addition to the saga. It enriches the legacy of the Pride Lands, giving us new reasons to appreciate the depth of its characters and the weight of its themes. Whether you're revisiting Pride Rock with nostalgia or discovering it for the first time, this film is a journey worth taking. So what do you think? Does Mufasa, The Lion King live up to the legacy of its predecessor? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth movie discussions.
勝負に入ってもらうぞ。
リレーの時助っ人で新記録出しちゃったし。暑いからパス。